We're going to go to the golden age, 50 and over, golden age women. Then we're going to go right over to our golden age men. Depending on the number of drum groups, registered drum groups with us, we will be doing more intertribals. Then we're going to go to the adults, the senior adult categories. We're going to go with our women's, senior women's fancy, senior men's fancy, senior women's jingle, senior men's grass, senior women's traditional, senior men's traditional. In that order, we'll be doing a couple intertribals, and then we'll be going to the adult contest categories. Adult women's fancy, adult men's fancy, adult women's jingle, adult men's grass, adult women's traditional, and adult men's traditional. Those are the 18 to 35-year-old categories. So dancers, please, we're asking each and every one of you, we want to take care of all of our dancers, all of our singers who were able to get here this evening. We want to make sure that each and every one of you are in our circle this evening. We do have our Friday night where our drum judges, we need you to stand by. Dana Warrington, Menominee, Potawatomi. Stephen Peltier, Odawa. Mark Denning, Menominee, Oneida. Crow Belcourt, Ojibwe. And Daryl Delabrew, Oneida, Menominee. We need you guys to stand by. Also, Brian Greeno as an alternate. Also, we need our Friday night youth drum judges. Rick Cleveland, Ho-Chunk, Terrence Cleveland, Ho-Chunk, DJ Smith, Potawatomi, and Royce Kingbird, Minnesota Viking, Ojibwe. All right, we'd like to make sure that we get everybody ready, start tying everything down. We're going to go into an invocation. We're going to call on Thomas Zacher. Thomas Zacher, we need you to go to registration. Thomas Zacher, we need you to go to registration. If we have anybody out there, once again, that has anyone wants us to put something on the air for you, gatherings, powwows, or whatever you have coming up in Indian country, come on over, bring it up here. We will be glad to put it on the air for you. This evening, once again, as aforementioned, we want to take care of all of our dancers, all categories. So when your category is called upon, we're going to make sure that each and every one of you guys dance tonight. All of our drum groups will be singing tonight. If we can get a roster from each and every one of our veterans groups, that would be appreciated also. Royalty and visiting royalty. All right, we do have 15 registered drum groups with us. Drum number 1 will be Midnight. Drum number 2, Smoky Town. Drum number 3, Ridge Runners. Drum number 4, Southern Boys. Drum number 5, Iron Boy. Drum number 6, Rocky Boy. Drum number 7, Little Thunder. Drum number 8, Kingbird Singers. Drum number 9, Young Kingbird. Drum number 10, Prairie Island. Drum number 11, Crazy Spirit. Drum number 12, Young Firekeepers. Drum number 13, Big Voice. Drum number 14, Stony Creek. Drum number 15, War Club. And the youth drum groups, we do have 5 registered drum groups with us. Drum number 1, Ho-Chunk Station. Drum number 2, Young Chiefs. Drum number 3, Young Voice. Drum number 4, Tomahawk Circle. And drum number 5, Snowdrift. Snowdrift Mountain, I believe they're called. With that, this is the order once again. So we want to remind each and every one of you that we're going to be going into a drum roll call very, very shortly. We're going to ask for you to sing one push-up drum groups, one push-up, and that will be a straight song this evening. Each and every night, we're going to ask that you guys sing a different push-up, a different style. We're going to ask for a 49, maybe a veteran song, maybe a southern or northern song for your one push-up on drum roll call. So drum groups, keep that in mind.
All right, before we do our drum roll call, we're going to first offer some words of welcome here. I have right next to me here Mr. Chairman Gus Frank, who is going to give us our words of welcome. So I'd like you all just to pause for a moment. This is our good way of saying hello and getting everybody ready for this good occasion, the 8th annual Hunting Moon. So I ask you all right now if you would give your attention up here to the speaker stand as we go to our welcome, which begins this journey for the Hunting Moon Powwow. Chairman Gus Frank.
Ani. Bonjour. Welcome to the Hunting Moon Powwow. This is our 8th annual Hunting Moon Powwow here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. When we first started out, if you folks remember that we're here from the beginning, we started out in at the state fair, but since then we've improved we improved our surroundings by moving it into the casino here, so we won't be restricted by time. Now, it looks like we're getting to be a little too small, so we may have to consider moving to a bigger site next year. So with that in mind, again, I'm going to say welcome. Enjoy yourselves here in the city of Milwaukee, and be careful. Miigwech.
All right, thank you, Gus, for those good words of encouragement as we now declare this powwow is about to begin. We're going to start out with our drum roll call here. For each drum roll call, we're going to ask the singers to give us a different song to get ready. Tonight, it's a straight song, one time through. We will start with drum number 2, Smoky Town. Oh, thank you, Smoky Town. And now we're going over to drum number 3, Ridge Runners. Oh, thank you, Ridge Runners. And now we move along to drum number 4, Southern Boys. All right, thank you, Southern Boys. Now we move to drum number 5, Iron Boy. Thank you, Iron Boy. And now we move to drum number 6, Rocky Boy. Thank you, Rocky Boy. Now we move to Little Thunder. Thank you, Little Thunder. And now we move to Kingbird Singers. Thank you, Kingbird Singers. And now we move to Young Kingbird. Thank you, Young Pink Kingbird. Now we move to Prairie Island. Thank you, Prairie Island. Now move to Crazy Spirit. Oh, thank you, Crazy Spirit. Now, Young Firekeepers. Thank you, Young Firekeepers. Big Boys. Thank you, Big Voice. And now we move to Stony Creek. War Club, you're up. All right, all dancers. Before we go to our youth drum, all dancers start lining up. We're coming in by twos tonight. We're coming in by twos. All dancers to the grand entry area. We're just about done with our roll call. We're going to the youth right after this. All dancers move over to the grand entry area. Is Central Standard, get them in the arena time. Thank you, War Club. And now we're going to the Young Chiefs. Thank you, young chiefs, and now we're going to young boys. Thank you, young voice, and now we go to Tomahawk Circle. Thank you, Tomahawk Circle, and now Snowdrift Mountain. Snowdrift Mountain, thank you. And we also have Mazakute. They are just getting here. They had to cross the Menominee River because the bridge is out. All right, while they're getting ready, also we're going to go to Ho Chunk Station and give us a one-time through. Mazakute, are you ready? They're ready to their one-time through. Mazakute are one of our youth group singers. We need one mic over to Mazakute. Just one. All dancers, while they're moving over there, all dancers, grand entry is coming in by twos. We're coming in by twos. The Midnight Express will have the grand entry. But right now, our last drum here, Mazakute. All right, here's our order for our roll call for our grand entry, just to make sure. Golden Age men, senior men's traditional, senior men's grass, senior men's fancy, adult men's traditional, adult men's grass, adult men's fancy, golden age women, senior women's traditional, senior women's jingle, senior women's fancy, adult women's traditional, adult women's jingle, adult women's fancy. That's the order for our grand entry coming in by twos. It'll really help us out if you stay in that order for our contest tabulators. We really would appreciate that. While the dancers are getting over there, the last thing that we have to do to make sure that we're all open for this good occasion, the 8th annual Hunting Moon Powwow, at this time we are going to call our invocation to make sure that everybody's minds are the same as we begin this good day, this good weekend, this journey of singing here in Milwaukee for the Hunting Moon Powwow. At this time, I'd like to ask you all to draw your attention as we go to our words of invocation.
Aha, Mama goes nan. The good father. Mama Shimat nan. The good brother who waits. Come to you this evening with asking you to bless the celebration, bless the singers and the dancers, and we give you thanks for their contribution that they make for our people. Give you thanks also, Heavenly Father, for the rain that we've enjoyed for the past couple of days. Give you thanks again, Father, for all of the people that came to be with us this evening. Ask you to watch over the President of the United States, the governor from the state of Wisconsin, and all the tribal chairs that represent their nations. Ask you to bless and watch over all of our soldiers, wherever they may be. Bless those that are coming home that have suffered injuries and that are struggling with the loss of limbs and agony of what they've had to experience. With that, I ask in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
All right, looks like it's Central Standard Grand Entry time. Color guard, come on over to this side over here. We're about ready to do our grand entry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, aunties and uncles, grandpas and grandpas, aunties, everywhere around the arena. We've reached that time where last year we'd said we'd come back to the Hunting Moon. This is the 8th time we've come here to say hello to each other, make sure that we have the best of dance, the best of song, the best of time, each and every one of us around this arena. We are now reached out to that time where it is now Central Standard Grand Entry time. Our host for 2012, the champions last year, Midnight Express, are going to bring us all into the arena. Our color guard is ready. The Southeastern Oneida Veterans and Forest County Potawatomi Post number 1. It's time to kick it. We're going live across the world. PowWows.com is on the air. Midnight Express. Give us our first grand entry of 2012. It is now powwow time in Milwaukee. Bringing in all our dancers for our first grand entry, our head dancers, Mr. Jonathan Johnson and Miss Candace Johnson. Our head youth dancers, Mr. Brevin Boyd and Miss Danielle Smith, as they bring in all our royalty. Give them a big round of applause around the arena. It's Central Standard Grand Entry time in Milwaukee. version, kicking it with Midnight Express at the Hunting Moon Power. Hache Hachiba. Vaya Palunak Swakwe. We now have in the arena our golden age, our senior men's traditional, our senior men's grass, and senior men's fancy feather are now in the house. Our adult men's traditional are now coming into this good arena. 2012 is going to happen, and everybody is making it good out in the arena tonight. Hey, Friday Night Live. Hunting Moon 2012. Adult men's fancy feather dancers are now coming into the arena with Midnight Express. Right now, everywhere in the world, they are kicking it on PowWows.com with all of us here at the Hunting Moon Powwow. Oh, grand entry time is happening now. And now coming into the arena, Golden Age women are now coming in the house, giving us their good style of dance on this Friday Night Live, our first grand entry of the Hunting Moon Powwow. Golden Age women are bringing in all our women's category of dance. Women's fancy shawl are now coming into the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, around wherever you are, I know it looks really good out there tonight. All these good dancers from all different parts of this Turtle Island, bringing that good style of dance into the arena here in Milwaukee. The Hunting Moon PowWows 2012 is now on the air. Giving you that really fun Friday night grand entry song here in Milwaukee. Ha ha! And now we're bringing in all of our teen categories into the arena. Our teen boys traditional are now bringing everybody into the arena in our youth categories here at the Hunting Moon 2012. We need you youth to double up. Youth, double up into twos. And now our teen girls traditional are now coming into the arena. We got all our boys categories, teen boys in, and now we're going to the teen girls traditional. Ayaquanunak swakway and yungwat and yandon and jungwa wahin skana and guanok tunin and yalihovanaze. All of our dancers making everybody feel good with their good style of dance to the Midnight Express Singers, our host drum 2012 as we bring our dancers into the arena. Oh, it looks really fun out there. All these good dancers kicking it around the arena. All our adult categories and styles of dance. Our teen boys and teen girls are in the house. All we have left is our junior categories to bring them into the arena with Midnight Express. Friday night, 2012. Getting it all done here in the arena. Junior girls fancy are now coming into the arena. We're just about through our grand entry for Friday Night Live in Milwaukee. Midnight Express has brought all our dancers in the arena. Hacha! We got them all in the house. All of our dancers are now in the arena. Big round of applause. Midnight Express grand entry. Ho, all right. Thank you, Midnight Express, for your grand entry song as we bring all our dancers into the arena for our first grand entry of 2012. At this time, we are going to go to a song, a flag song, to honor our staffs and flags. So at this time, we're going to call upon the Kingbird Singers to give us our flag song. Smoky Town, you'll be on deck for the Veterans Song. Kingbird, when you're ready, the mic is making their way over to you. I'd like to ask you all to please remain standing where you are as we go to the Kingbird Singers for our flag song.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kingbird. At this time, we'd like to clear the arena, and just our color guard here would like to introduce them. And then we're going to Royalty, we need you to come up front here and stand by. We'll get to introduce you in a moment, but we're going to introduce our color guard first so we can post our colors. And we have a couple of things to take care of here. We understand that a feather went down. So our order here is that we're going to introduce our color guard, and then we will take care of this feather, introduce our royalty, and then we'll go on with our veteran song. We'll try to get it all taken care of. So if we can keep the arena clear, we're at this time going to introduce our color guard. We'd first like to begin
Hey, 2, 1, 2, 2.
We're going to start with the Southeast Oneida Veterans, their Veterans Color Guard. We're going to call them out here. The Russ Denomi Memorial Eagle Staff is U.S. Marine Corps veteran Mike Denomi. The Forest County Potawatomi Post Number 1 staff, Mr. J.R. Holmes. Carrying the Forest County Potawatomi staff, Mr. Nathan Morris. Carrying the Blackwell Eagle staff, Mr. John Anwash. Carrying the U.S. flag, Mr. Rick House. Carrying the Oneida flag, U.S. Navy veteran, Rick Botcher. Carrying the POW flag, Mr. Jesse Torres. And carrying the Wisconsin flag, Patrick Denomi carrying the Wisconsin flag. All right, we're going to pick up this feather at this time, and then we're going to introduce our royalty after we've concluded with this feather. We are going to our host drum. Midnight Express are going to give us this song for picking up the feather. We had a feather that went down during our grand entry, so we're going to set aside this time right now to recognize, to honor, to make sure that all of us around the arena that we stay to honor the memory of this feather that it represents to all and each and every one of us around this arena. We ask you to take your smartphones and put them in your pocket. You don't need to take any picture of this other than with your eyes and your ears to hear the song. And then to let everybody know that in this area of this Turtle Island, this is how we honor that memory that comes with this eagle feather that's down. So Midnight Express, give us this Picking Up the Feather song. Thank you, Midnight Express, for providing us that song for picking up this feather. While we're waiting for further instructions, we have 3 people that need to go to registration right away, and we'll make this announcement real quick. Etosh Bird, Debbie Plain, and Mike Dashner. They need you at registration. As soon as we get instructions for our arena director, Mr. Ron Goodeagle, if he's that we can resume, we will then go forward. Until then, we're in a holding pattern. We'd like to thank those dancers for being selected by Mr. Ron Goodeagle to take care of that feather. All right. The next 2 things that we are going to fulfill right now is our veteran song to all of our veterans around this arena. We want to open up with this first dance, and then we're going to introduce our royalty. Our veterans group, Forest County Potawatomi Post number 1 and our Southeast Oneida veterans are there, and they'd like to extend that invitation to all the veterans around the arena to also come forward and to dance along with them. The dancers have extended a gift to Midnight Express for that song. We'd like to invite all the veterans around the arena also to come forward and to dance. We say this first dance that opens us up for this good dancing for the rest of this evening by this song of honor to all of our veterans. We ask you all to stand to recognize this occasion out of respect as we go to the Smoky Town Singers to give us our veterans song. Once again, we invite all veterans around the arena, come dance your dance. This first one that opens up this arena for all the dancing throughout this evening session begins with that first dance of honor, clearing our path with our veterans song. Haha, thank you, Smoky Town. All right, couple of announcements here that we'd like to make before we introduce our royalty. I'm going to clear the arena. Can we also have our head dancers come forward? And while their head dancers are getting out here as well, I'd like to call out the Friday night singing judges in the adult competition, the singing competition. The Friday night drum judges, Dana Warrington, Stephen Peltier, Mark Denning, Crow Belcourt, Daryl Delabrew. You need to be on standby because as we go to our 4 intertribals, you need to be ready. We are going to introduce our head dancers, our royalty, and then we're starting out our intertribals with Smoky Town, Ridge Runners, Southern Boys, and Iron Boy. 4 intertribals that we'll start out with, and then we're going into the junior category of contest. Friday night youth singing judges stand by. Rick Cleveland, Terrence Cleveland, DJ Smith, and Royce Kingbird. You will, when we get to the junior categories, you'll be judging the youth singers for their contest songs during the youth contest, the junior categories. And they'll be right after the intertribal, so stand by and be ready. Also, alternate judge Brian Greeno, if you're around, stand by, make sure you're around the area. All right, ladies and gentlemen, around the arena at this time, I'd like to introduce our judges, our head dancers. Getting ahead of myself here. Our head women's dancer for this evening's session, Miss Candace Johnson. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Candace Johnson, our head dancer. Our head men dancer for this evening's session, Mr. Jonathan Johnson. Give him a big round of applause. And our head youth dancers, our young lady, Miss Danielle Smith. Give her a big round of applause, Danielle Smith. And our head youth dancer in the boys, for our boys, Mr. Brevin Boyd. Give him a big round of applause. They'll be leading out our first intertribal of the evening, but right now we'd like to call out into the center of the arena our royalty. While they're getting out there, and just take a couple steps out a little further. Also, the Canary judges, Michelle Smith, Danielle Smith, Cheryl Frank, Jancita Warrington, and Lois Miller. You need to stand by also. There's a Canary special contest that's going on. The $1,000 winner take all. They will be around the adult singers. So stand by, the judges. You have to be in place and ready. They need to see Mr. DJ Smith up here for the Canary, those judges. All right, looks like we're ready for our royalty. Let's introduce our royalty at this time. Miss Kimmy Goodrich is going to introduce, she's going to give the mic to our royalty. They're in place. I'd like to ask you all to pause for a moment. Your attention down in front of the arena. Our royalty for 2012.
Ani Boudreaux, Vidaske, Stonefish, Indigenous Cause, Pashawitan, Michigan, Minwa, Wapla, Ontario, Dojima. Hello everybody, my name is Vidaske Stonefish. I come to you from Wapla, Ontario by way of Pashawitan, Michigan. And I'm your 2012-2013 Miss Potawatomi Nations, including this one right here. Miigwech.
Daryl Tucker. from Christina, and I represent Boys and Girls Club.
Poso, Haley Marie, Winus, and Aswasian, Maki, Wanakutuki, Akaya, Mamachatown, and Weesman. Hello, my name is Haley Marie Winus. My Indian name is Red Cloud Woman, meaning the leader. I'm from Menominee Reservation, and I am the 2012-2013 Veterans of Menominee Nation Princess.
Poso ne at Swisi and Nikana Kwal Lauren Putnam. Hello, my name is Nikana Kwal Lauren Putnam. I'm your 2012-2013 Junior Miss Menominee. I'm very happy to be here with you guys.
Poso Mani Wia Kanet Aswisian Kaki Kosa. Hello, my name is Corey Sanafa, and I am UWSP Aero Princess. Yate, my name is Alir Gina Bigayam. I'm from the Minigo and I'm Navajo and Creole, and I am from the Minigo and Mexican clan of the Navajo people. I am from Chicago, Illinois, and I am representing Chicago American Indian Youth Ambassador. Thank you for your time and have a great day. Bonjour, my name is Penelope Peters, and I represent the Minokino Win Junior Princess Powell, and I live in Carter. Thank you. Ani Bonjour, Madison, and Dejdakas. I am Miss Great Lakes 2012-2013. Miigwech.
Bonjour, my name is Miranda DeVerney. I'm from Crandon, Wisconsin. I represent FCP Winter's End Junior Princess, and I'm really happy to be here. Miigwech. Aho.
How Madakapi. Hello, my name is Brian Rainbow. My Indian name is Wamandio Yankawi, which means pretty eager woman. I represent Junior Miss Mankato. And I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your guys' weekend.
Hello, my name is Nolena Gray Eyes. My Indian name is Ahapi Washdewi, which means beautiful night woman. I represent the Spirit Lake. I'm the traveling princess of the Spirit Lake Sioux tribe. Thank you. Bonjour, my name is Geda. Panema.
Ani Bojo, my name is Hayden Recollet. I am Odawa Potawatomi Ojibwe, and I am 2012-2013 Wakabakong Brave. Bamapi, have a nice day.
All right, let's give a big round of applause, all our royalty here. Good job. All right, before we go to our first inter-travel, we got a couple more announcements to make. I'd also like to introduce our Friday night judges to be on standby, because when we get to the contest, the junior categories of contest, we're going to alternate contests. So we're going junior girls fancy, junior boys fancy, junior girls jingle, junior boys grass, junior girls traditional, junior girls traditional, junior boys traditional, back and forth. We're doing that for the purposes of making sure we can get through all of these contest categories in a real quick way. So everybody has to be on standby. Both sets of judges have to be in place and ready. We're going to call out the alternates as well to make sure that you're ready when we get to this categories of dance. So here are the Friday night judges tonight. In the women's category, Nakoa Chotowski, Eastern Bend, Cherokee, Cherokee, North Carolina. Tasha Goodwill, Dakota Lakota, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Casey Hensley, Ho-Chunk, Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. Lisa Whitefeather, Red Lake, Ojibwe, Ponema, Minnesota. Rose Wakey, Menominee, Neopit, Wisconsin. Alternate, Dion Jacobs, Oneida from Oneida, Wisconsin. So you judges need to be on standby and ready. In the men's category, men's judges, Ken Funmaker, Ho-Chunk, Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. Tony Wawatan, Prairie Bend, Potawatomi, Mayetta, Kansas. Bruce Nokani, Kiowa, Anadarko, Oklahoma. Rooster Topsky, Chippewa Cree, Rocky Boy, Montana. Elmer Denny, Menominee, Kashina, Wisconsin. And alternate Al King, Oneida, Wisconsin. You will be our judges when we get to that category. Once again, real quick, our Friday night singing judges, Dana Warrington, Stephen Peltier, Mark Denning, Crow Belcourt, Daryl Delabrew, alternate Brian Greeno. You stand by. We're going to be going to you in a second with these 4 intertribals. But I also wanted to, one last announcement. The Canary Contest is a special that's being put on by our junior female head dancer, Miss Danielle Smith. She's putting this on because she enjoys the singing. And so this Canary special, it's going to go out throughout the weekend. And the judges, Michelle Smith, Danielle Smith, Cheryl Frank, Tammy Frank, and Lois Miller, they will be the judges. They are going to be judging wherever these Canary singers show up. They're going to be judging as they go around on these intertribal songs. Also, intertribal singers. The singers in your category, the judges for your intertribal song as you're being judged, our head singing judge said that whoever leads the song out needs to lead all 4 push-ups. Any of the other songs, you're free to alternate around, but for your contest song in the intertribal, 4 push-ups by the same lead. All right, Gary, are you got your judges in place and you're ready? Tammy Frank, wherever you are, the canary, the head canary, Mr. DJ Smith needs you to be seen out there. Tammy Frank. All the royalty need to come up behind the speaker stand for a group photo. Right behind you, DJ. All right. We'll be referring to DJ as Big Bird the rest of the weekend. All right, we're ready. Central Standard Intertribal time coming at you live for Intertribals. Before we go to our junior categories of dance, it's Kick It time. Here in Milwaukee, 8th annual Hunting Moon Powwow. First song up, Smoky Town. Central Standard into travel time. Friday night in Milwaukee, Hunting Moon Powwow. PowWows.com, giving you this intertribal all over the world. Hoocha! Thank you, Smoky Town, with your intertribal. We're going to give the judges just a moment. They got to move on over to intertribal number 2. Intertribal number 2 is the Ridge Runners. As soon as the judges get in place, we're going to go to that. Smoky Town, Ridge Runners, Southern Boys, and Iron Boy. Those are 4 intertribals, and then we're going into our junior category of contest dancing. So stand by. Judges, as soon as our singing judge over there says he's ready, he'll put his hand up so we know that he's there. Everybody out in the arena is going, come on, let's go. We got places to be tonight. Contest dancing, swinging and swaying and all that. All right, we're ready. Second song, intertribal style, Ridge Runners, you're on the air. All right, thank you, Ridge Runners. Stay right out there. We're going to go to Southern Boys as soon as the judges get in place. Don't forget, Singing judges for the youth categories, right after these 4 intertribals, we're going to expect you to be over by the youth drums, and we'll be going into that contest. Singing judges for the youth singers will be Rick Cleveland, Terrence Cleveland, DJ Smith, and Royce Kingbird. So that quick announcement here, because we're halfway through the intertribals. As soon as our singing judge says he's ready, Southern boys, take it away. You're on the air with your contest song. Oh, thank you, Southern boys. The judges are going to move on over, and right after this, once again, the junior category stand by. Junior contest category of 6 to 12. Junior girls and boys fancy, jingle grass, and traditional. All the junior categories were alternating your contest. So make sure you're on standby and be ready. Right after this intertribal, we are going to go to the junior category. Junior girls and boys, fancy, jingle, grass, traditional. So make sure you're ready. So check your lost and found. Somebody needs to come up to the speaker stand. If they look over this way, they might see something that they left behind. All right, we're going to the last intertribal of this first rotation before we go to the contest categories of junior girls and boys. Judges, stand by and be ready. Iron Boy, intertribal. Thank you, Iron Boy, Southern Boys, Ridge Runner, and Smoky Town for your intertribals. And now we need to clear the arena. While the arena is being cleared, I want to call out those judges to come on down and come out front with Mr. Joe Young and be ready. Nakoa Chutowski, Tasha Goodwill, Casey Hensley, Lisa Whitefeather, Rose Wakey, Dion Jacobs as an alternate, Ken Funmaker, Tony Wawatten, Bruce Nokani, Rooster Topsky, Elmer Denny, and Al King. You are our judges for the junior categories. We're going to alternate, the categories of dance, so be ready. Singing judges for the youth category, Rick Cleveland, Terrence Cleveland, DJ Smith, and Royce Kingbird. You also need to be ready and on standby. At this time, to take us through these categories of dance, I'd like to introduce my co-MC partner up here for this weekend. A good friend of mine. We've done a few powwows together, one or two over the last 20 years. So I'd like to, at this time, Wapamequin is his Indian name. I'd like to ask you all to give him a big round of applause. Some of you know him as Mr. Joey Bisa, as he takes us through this categories of dance.
All right. With that, I say Wawanin Sohayas. I got it right. All right, my good friend Artley. Let's give Artley a big round of applause. He did a wonderful job this afternoon, bringing everybody in, bringing all of our dancers. At this time, we'd like to call on all of our girls All of our junior girls aged 6 to 12 years old. All of our junior girls, 6 to 12 years old. Also, all of our judges. All right, girls, come on out. We want you to kind of step a little bit towards the center. A little bit towards the center so our arena director can see how many dancers we have. Some of our groups we may have to split into two. Girls, we might have to cut you in half. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go to song number 1. Ho Chunk. Ho Chunk Station, you're going to have that song. Fancy Shawl. Junior Girls Fancy. Junior Girls Fancy Shawl. I see where you see some jingle out there. Junior Girls Fancy Shawl. Casey Hensley. Casey Hensley, we need you out here. Junior Girls Fancy Shawl. Junior Boys Fancy. Junior Girls Jingle. Junior Boys Grass. Junior Girls Traditional. And Junior Boys Traditional in that order. First song is going to be Junior Girls Fancy, age 6 to 12 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, when you see these young ladies dance, remember, keep in mind they are 6 to 12 years old, and they've been in our circle for a lot of their years. All right, girls, just step in a little bit once again so our judges can get around you. When our arena director says, ready, we're going to call on Ho Chunk Station for one song. Casey Hensley, where are you? Casey Hensley, you need to come on up here. We need you to judge, assist us in the judging. Song number 2, Young Chiefs, we're calling on you for that song. Junior Boys Fancy, we're going to give you that song. Where is Casey Hensley? Casey Hensley, where are you? We need you up here. Dion Jacobs, we need you. Our Dion Jacobs, are you here? We need you. Al King, we need you up here. Al King, can you make your way up and see Mr. Joe Young? Dion Jacobs, are you out here? Dion Jacobs, Oneida from Oneida, Wisconsin. And Mr. Al King, we need you up here to come on up. We'd like to have all of our judges stand by, please, so we can move right along. We have a lot of categories to go through this evening, so Lois Mitchell. Rose Mitchell, can you come on up? There she goes. Rose, can you come on over and see Mr. Young Joe Young? All right, do we have our judges in place? We're going to have one song. Ho Chunk Station, you're going to have that song. Are we ready? Take it away, contest time. Junior Girls Fancy Shawl. Testing 1, 2. There we go. All right, girls, line up. Line up. Where Mr. Ronnie is standing. Come on, judges. Girls, make sure the judges can see your numbers. Make sure the judges can see your numbers. All right, junior boys, fancy feather dancers. Drum judges, we need you over there, young drum judges. Young chiefs, you're gonna have this song. We're gonna call on all of our junior boys, fancy feather dancers. Come on up front and center. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a brief reminder. Remember that these boys are only 6 to 12 years old. Remember that when we watch them dance out there? And then we're going to go, next category is going to be the Junior Girls Jingle. Junior Girls Jingle, please stand by. Young boys, you're going to have that song. All right, you got everybody out there? We have our judges in place. Nope. Whoa, he says, hold on. We have one of our judges at times. Our judges will have a relative out there, and they will disqualify themselves from that category. So with that, we want to make sure that all of our judges take a good look at all of our dancers, make sure each and every one, they're not judging our family members out there. So that's why sometimes the judges will disqualify themselves from a particular category. All right. Yeah, that's why. All right, guys, let's give these girls a big round of applause. Thank you, girls. Beautiful. Rooster, is Rooster here? Rooster Skytop, we need you here to come on over and see Joe. Judges, we need you all to please stand by. Please stand by. Judges, we need you here. All right, dancers, move in towards the center. Once again, we should only have the junior boys, fancy feather dancers out there, and our judges. If you're not the judge, once again, we'd like to have you keep the area clear, I must say. All right, we're waiting for one more judge. Okay, we got him. All right, boys. Young Chiefs, give us a good one. Contest time. beautiful. Big round of applause. All right. Let them hear you. All right. All right, boys, come on over, line up. Make sure the judges can see your numbers. Ah, beautiful. And we thank you, Young Chiefs, for that song for our junior boys, Fancy Feather Dancers. And we thank you once again, Young Chiefs, for that song. Junior girls jingle. Young voice, you're going to have that song. Junior girls jingle. Young voice going to have that song. All right, girls, come on over. Kind of move in towards the center a little bit. Move in just a little bit so the judges can get around you. Also, so our arena director can take a head count, see how many of the dancers we have. Okay, one group. All right. All right. Young boys, you're going to have this song. And we're going to call on Junior Boys Grass. Please stand by. Tomahawk Circle, you're going to have that song. Are we ready to go, Ron? We got our judges in place. Do I have our women judges out there? Take it away, contest time. All right, girls, big round of applause. Al King, can you come on up here and say, Mr. Joe Young? Al King, we need you to come on up here. See Mr. Joe Young. All right, girls, line up. Make sure the judges can see your numbers. Kind of move in a little bit. There you go. All right, beautiful. Ah, yes. Really did a good job out there, ladies. All right, we did have some of our people asking where the food court is. We do have, over in the food court, we do have the Trapper's Grill. We do have wild rice. We have fry bread burgers. We have fry bread cheeseburgers, plain fry bread. We have fry bread dessert. We have Southern cooking. We have fry bread dessert. In the deli, we have Indian stew, pinion chili. Also, we have, in the taco stand, we have a bison taco, fry bread taco or beef or chicken, and fried bread plain. So that's over in the food court. So if anybody wants to go over and get some of our fine native cuisine, that's where you will find it. All right, boys, let's move in just a little bit. Do we have our judges in place? All right, we got our judges in place. Ronnie says no. Joe says no. We like to make sure that we have all our judges in place. We want to make sure that all of our dancers get a fair chance. Once again, all of our dancers here are only 6 to 12 years old. These guys been around the arena for a long, long time. Junior Boys Grass, Tomahawk Circle. You gonna have that song? Tomahawk Circle. Then we're gonna go to Junior Girls Traditional, Snowdrift. You're gonna have that song. Junior Boys Traditional, Mazakota. You will have that song. All right, let's give our girls one more big round of applause. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, girls. Beautiful job. All right, Joe. Joe, are we ready? All right, take it away. Contest time. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Big round of applause. Holy smokes. Boy, these guys are good. All right, boys, come on over, line up. Make sure the judges can see your number. Wow. Boy, these guys are really good out there. Really good. And we thank you, Tomahawk Circle, for that song. Junior Girls Traditional, you are up. Come on out, girls. Snowdrift. Snowdrift Mountain, you're going to have that song. Then we're going to jump right down to Junior Boys. Junior Boys Traditional, Mazakota, you're going to have that song. Come on, girls, come on out. Girls, we just ask that you move in towards just a little bit so we can see how many dancers we have. Our judges need to see. Arena director needs to see, take a head count. We've got to make sure that we have all of our judges out there. Yep. All right, take it away. Contest time. Junior girls traditional. Snowdrift. Give us a good one. Snowdrift, are you there? Wipita. Oh, yes. All right, girls, big round of applause. All right, beautiful.